All right. Well, I think today's hump day, right? Oh, happy hump day if it is. Um, what's up, Shane? Just playing a little Call of Duty, having an open topic day. I was going to talk about relationships and dating in 2020. Um, I just recently seen a lot of my friends and stuff like that going through breakups. So that's kind of why I brought up the topic. Is I saw a lot of people, a lot of my close friends too, going through breakups. So um, kind of wanted to talk about why and what keeps relationships going nowadays, and what's worth fighting for, what's not worth fighting for. Yeah, that's crazy. You've been with her for 11 years. Before me and my wife decided to split up, we were together for actually October would have been 4 years. So waiting for Mac to hurry up and get back online. Let's leave your lobby and play myself. Anyways, like I don't know. Where do you draw the lines on certain things, kind of thing? What makes your relationship work, and what makes or breaks relationships, so to speak? Yeah, and see, compromising is a very big thing, I think too. Without compromise, there's it makes it just really hard. Um, like say one person does too much of something that person likes it doing. Say for I don't know, drinking. Drinking is a lot of people's thing. A lot of people, you know, are still in that I don't know the wrong mindset. They just overdo it, like a pothead. Even there's points where potheads, smoke too much or whatever. Yeah, yeah, and I'm a Leo. Um, Too much of one thing is bad, and now let's say your significant other is like, hey, I see that we're having a problem with this. Um, I you do this too much. Can we, do something about it? And I don't think it's right for someone to ask such a thing without you compromising as well. Let's say there's something that they don't like that you do all the time. Um, so yeah, compromise is a very very big thing. You gotta meet in the middle somewhere. Um, I'm drinking coffee. I love coffee, by the way. I'll drink coffee all day. I know it's bad. That's probably why I'm short. Whatever. I know I'm short. Uh, but compromise and trust. I think trust is also another big thing. That tends to be lost in relationships is trust. Um, whether it's trust the person when they go out or trust the person with your bank account. Um, you know, there has to be trust as well. So yes, I'm a very when I can be a very compassionate person myself. It and also it depends on who I'm with too. Um, if I'm really into the person, yeah, I'm very spontaneous. I like that connection. Um, Communication, yes, communication is very, whether it's the small things to communicate or big things, big events. Communication, huge thing to keep going in relationships. Um, and now let's say now let's say I'm going out and my significant other requires or asks me to just keep in touch. It's like, hey, I'm we're just doing this, da da da. Hey, I'm coming home, whatever. I would give that person that honor, that respect. Be like, hey, me and the boys are doing this. Well, I'm good, cool. Just let you know I'm not getting in trouble. Going to jail. Or drunk, half passed out on the sidewalk, kind of thing. You know, Communication. Hey, just because you never know, you could be driving home. Hey, I'm on my way home, and then 4 or 5 hours later, you don't hear back from that person, and they're probably dead on the side of the road. Um, Communication is very, very big. Like I said, even if you're just getting off work, hey, so and so, I'm coming home. Want me to stop by, grab something? I mean, you don't even have to ask if you know. Just let that person know, hey, this is what's going on. If you care about that person in that sense, I mean, it's good to know, because especially in today's day and age, you don't know what's going to happen. You never know when your last moment's going to be. Shoot, I almost died, and for those who do know about my accident, I almost died, and a lot of things could have been prevented with simple communication. So big on communication. I learned so. See, and that's a lot of thing too. Is having your wall up and being on the guard all the time. I'm a big, I'm a big, I'm guilty of that, very much so. Um, I have a lot of walls up, and I don't tell my significant other that I would have certain insecurities, or I just let a lot of things build up. And then instead of letting it out, telling them, hey, this is bugging me, I would snap. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so that's and yeah, people are scared of relationships, especially after certain events and certain reoccurring events. It definitely puts you in a box. I know it's started to do that to me. I'll catch myself going in a depressional phase, and put myself in that box, so to speak. Um, but and it's hard to get yourself out of it, especially when you get stuck there. Um, but at the same time, my anxiety is my worst flaw. Uh, Especially if I am in an argument, I will random shit just comes out my mouth. Um, and see, and that was another thing too. Is the last 10 years of my life, I've been in a relationship. Um, and that's only been with two people. Yeah, that's my it was my son's mom. I was with her 6, almost 7 years, and then uh, my wife, who I'm splitting up with, was almost 4 years. So, and yeah, and that's the thing. I'm wanting someone to understand what I've been through, because a lot of the times it's hard just to be like, hey, this is who I am. Hey, this is the mud and shit that I've been drugged through. Hey, can you deal with that? Um, and see, that's the thing. A lot of people can make any relationship work. It's just up to how much bullshit and stuff you want to put up with, and what kind of stuff you want to put up with. Uh, that whole two peas in a pod kind of thing. I play that a lot. It's just a birds of a feather will flock together. You hang out with this kind of group, this is the kind of relationship, the lifestyle you're gonna get. Um, so you hang out with a bunch of people that like going to the bars. Guess what you're gonna be doing all the time? Going to the bars. Um, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just your lifestyle. That's your group. That's what you like doing. Um, it's for people that's like an introvert, kind of like me, or that has social anxiety. It makes it hard. See, and a lot of couples fight. Um, it's like I said, you gotta know what you want to put up with, and how much do you care and love that person to put up with it. I mean, I've gone through a lot. I've been through abuse, physical abuse, drug abuse, um, mental, uh, all kinds of. I just pick trouble. I pick a lot of troubled women, and I don't know. Someone says it's because I like to try to fix broken women. I guess if that makes any sense. um, my brother's kind of the same way, so I kind of see that makes sense. Um, two broken people can make a beautiful picture. So you never know. So um, oh, I got the fam starting to watch. um, so when you've been broken so much by so many different things, you lose who you are. You really do. Um, to a point. Like, I know who I am. I know what I want, and I know what I deserve. But now trying to match that perfectly, it's very hard. Very, very freaking hard. Especially when you are having to start back over from like ground zero. And see, and I'm not out really trying to look at the moment either. At the same time, um, I want to start getting back into the gym and like, doing different things before. I can't say, yeah, I don't want to sound hypocritical either. So, and yeah, Carly, I am trying to focus on me now, and that's kind of why I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I like being in a relationship. I like that comfort. That, hey, you could do this. Oh, it have my be my backbone. At the same time, I gotta be my own backbone. So it's especially because I'm a business owner. I can't just expect everyone else or it just to come to me. I can't just expect to, say, hey, I'm going to start a business and then, oh, hey, I'm rich now. No, I gotta go to work every day and stuff like that. So, and at the same time, I'm not making a lot of money, but I'm doing all right. My bills are being paid and stuff like that. So, Match.com. See, with all I watched that catfish show. I can't do the online dating, dude. I just like as far as I goes, I'll probably go Facebook, man. Like so. Um, Now let's start talking back about the whole relationship dating in 2020. See, someone else told me Tinder. I don't know. See, if I can't find them out here locally, someone decent for me, I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to travel states to be with somebody because I'm already established. I live here. I got my business here. I don't want to have to start over again. So that's kind of, I don't know. Unless I do personally choose to move, I know I could go out to Colorado. I got some family out in Colorado that I could go stay with for a while until I get back up on my own and do all that thing. But man, see, I'm not trying to be a hoe. Like, oh no, shoot. Oh no. I don't know about that, man. So, it's just too funny. um, and it's like when you're trying to talk to somebody. Actually, now let's talk about online dating. Now, especially for somebody, unless you're a horn dog, just trying to get into pants and stuff like that. Yeah, WAP, you're funny. Um, and that's the thing. It's just like, yeah, I know there's females out there too that just want the D and all that, just like some guys do. But I'm I'm not trying to catch nothing, man. Like that's why I've only been with two women in over the past 10 years. See, that's the thing. I don't know either. I've been in a relationship for the past 10 years. So it's just like, especially when you're interested in someone that has kids, it's like, how do you approach that? That's the thing. No, let's ask that. It's like, because you don't want to sound weird. You don't want to sound weird. So how do you go approaching someone that has kids, that's a single mother or single father? Because I go on TikTok and I see, just be, yeah, I'm always myself. But at the same time, like I say, I have that anxiety that whoop, I could be thinking one thing, and then out comes something different. Like, okay, I going with this game plan. All right, I'm gonna do this, and this. Hi, I like cheese. Is what comes out after a whole game plan. So I suck at flirting. See, that's the thing. I'm an overthinker. Y'all shouldn't have saw that, but I'm an overthinker. Like that's same game, different board. I'm getting fat, so right now my shorts are starting to dig into my hips. I'm still waiting for my YouTube account to be activated. So, and I'm a big overthinker. It sucks. Dude. It really sucks. So, and so what do you what do you do to date in 2020? And that's exactly where I'm at. Is I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone. Is it's I've been attracted to these kind of women for so long, and it's yeah their lifestyle is great, is attractive, their beauty is attractive and everything, but for some reason it hasn't worked, or it did, but then after a point, I don't know. But like I was saying, you can make almost anything work. It's just what are you willing to put up with and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I've always been attracted to bartenders. Bartenders is who if I've always been attracted to, and that's what actually made me fall in love with my wife at that time. Is I knew her for seven years, so that kind of started my attraction to her. So, and it sucks. I don't like the divorce thing, but you know at the same time you can't force anything. So you gotta accept what it is. And that's the thing too is it beautiful minds are very hard to come by. But let's say you could find someone with that beautiful mind, and then it could just turn really dark. At you know something might happen, and then a switch will flip, and then it's just downhill after that. So it's how do you fix and prevent things like that, or all right. I will definitely look her up when I have a chance. But it's I like you. I'm a Leo, so I used to be a very very passionate person. But there's a lot of events that happened in the last few years that killed that fire in me. So losing my son was actually probably one of the worst events in my life that happened. That actually pretty much killed a lot of emotion in me because that was something that I never thought or wished would have happened. So honesty and communication, and yeah, like I said, communication is very big. Um, and I'm an honest person. I can't lie worth a shit. Um, I I can't. I will either try to hide my face, or I'll just straight up laugh. I can't lie. So it's I might as well just tell the truth because you're end up right. Damn Leos, you might as well just tell the truth because a female is always going to catch you. She's either already knows the answer or the truth, and she's just waiting for you to, either lie or be honest. So there's no use to lie. So I don't know. I'm not a perfect person. I messed up a lot. Even in my marriage, I could have been there more at times. I could have been more compassionate. It's just there was a lot of firsts for me. So it was the first time I ever was having a kid myself. A lot of emotions. So there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of first things that I went through, and I didn't know how to take it, and because I didn't know I had anxiety problems like I was, so things were clashing. Um, so yeah, I mean, I do have anger problems, and it sucks because I don't always have an outlet or know where to take that. Now, let's say I have a bad day at work or something like that, and I come home, I'm pissed, and my significant other, whoever you know it is, uh, ends up being the punching bag. I'm not intending her to be the punching bag. It's there's no one else I have to vent to or relate or talk about, today. So when your significant other is having a bad day and he's talking aggressively or loud or something like that, don't always take it like they're pissed off at you. They're not. They love you unconditionally, and they're not trying to attack you. Just it's sorry to, it sucks to say, just stand there and let them be their punching bag, because at the end of the day, you're there for that person through thick and thin, through the worst case things, because you're gonna have it the other way around. Um, you're gonna have a really bad day or something like that, and you're gonna want to vent, and no one else is gonna be around to hear you. You want to have that shoulder to cry on. So it's you gotta meet in the middle on that part. So um, stop stop looking. And that's the thing. I'm not really looking, but I'm trying to meet different people, go out with different people, and I think you said, or someone said, get out of my comfort zone. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Is I'm not a because I have social anxiety. I'm not like I said, I was attracted to a type of female, and that it was not working for me. So I'm trying to meet new people, get out and do different things, and get out of my comfort zone, and get out of that box, because obviously what I was doing was not working for me. So, Doug, what's up, brother? Hi, Cam. First off, never be aggressive or combative. And see, and that's the thing is I don't like confrontation. I don't. That's why I hold things in a lot, because I will say or do this. I say a lot of stupid things, especially if I've had a bad day or there's a reoccurring event or a problem. Um, I'm I'm not gonna be mad for no reason. There's if I come home and I'm having a bad day, I just like to come home, relax for a minute, cool off, And then I like to talk about my day to whoever I'm with or whoever's there and be like, all right, hey, look, you know, sorry we came in pissed off, but this is what happened. So, um, dating in 2020 though, it's especially it's hard right now, especially with this whole COVID thing. um, and especially when two individuals, they either work a lot or they have a very just busy lifestyle, busy schedule. Um, and it is open topic, so whoever's watching in, that if you guys want to talk about something, um, go ahead, chime in, throw it in there. I'm waiting for my buddy, just kind of on playing some video games. I was doing some computer work here a little bit ago. So, um, you too, Kim. You have a good night. And like you said too, I can't say that I choose the worst ones because I don't want to talk ill on any of my exes. I don't. They all had their own great qualities. I still care about a couple of them. It just uh a lot of them just don't work. So I can't talk ill about any of my exes. I'm not gonna be that person and drag their name or whatever through the mud. If someone else works with them, then fine. What's up, girl? I thought I saw you pulling out the other day, all in your blue Jeep. Um, so dating in 2020, it sucks. It's hard. Or even if you're already in a relationship, during in 2020. Now, let's talk about some trust. Let's talk about trust. Um, all kinds of trust, because there's different levels. There's different levels of trust, basically. So, um, indigestion. Sorry. Coffee. Um, would you trust your significant other? How far would you trust your partner? Like personal experience. Just off the top of my head, I had to make a quick. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna talk about that. I don't. I don't. Not right now. It's. Um. Oh shoot. How can I explain this? I'm trying to. Um. If you trust somebody, you trust them completely, wholeheartedly, through and through, left, down, right, back, forward, sides, up, diagonal, whatever. You trust them all around. And what ways can that trust be violated? Now, let's say, or what is acceptable? I'm not trying to talk from personal experiences either, so I'm just trying to give examples. I'm not trying to point people out, so to speak. Um, okay, I'm a husband. Okay, been a husband, however you want to put it. Uh, let's be a little funny here. Uh, um, 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 yeah, we exactly that kind of thing. Like, you could say you trust a person, and that may be true, and because you trust that person so much, you become blind. Thanks for putting that out. That was the kickstart that I needed. You could trust so much that you become blind to everything else. Um, and that makes things very difficult, I think. Can you can is that possible for? I wonder if that's possible for anyone else. Can you trust someone so much that you become blind to what is actually going on? Let's see if I can change the description. So I'm going to change the description on the topic here today. Um, can you There we go. And it's, and that's the thing too. It's I would never think my significant other would either. But of course, if you don't see signs, it's kind of hard to even assume or anything like that. So can you go blind with trust? That's very I don't know how long I've been on for. Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah, it's funny. It's all right though. Um, oh, I hate joining in the middle. I'm decided to play a little Call of Duty while we talk and bullshit. But yeah, how okay. I seriously think you can trust someone so much that you become blind or oblivious to the obvious clues and stuff that are going on. But at the same time, it could. Is it your mind playing tricks on you? Is that just your worst fears? You know, um, popping up in your head. because actually, my when I was seeing a therapist and or psychologist, whatever, being stuck in your head is honestly the worst place that anyone could ever be stuck. You will think the most worst things that could ever go wrong. You're having a bad day, or you have a fight with your significant other, and you could go to bed on bad terms, or they could leave and go to someone else's house, and you could be sitting there thinking, oh my god, what's she doing now? This and that, and it's not even something that person would do either. It's just your head saying stupid stuff. So. Yeah, see, and same here. Is I that used to constantly run through my head. Um, but the shitty part though, on when I was thinking that, it was actually happening. Yeah, and when I started catching certain things and I started trusting my gut, yeah, I ended up being right too, which sucks. But yeah, I when I started catching all that stuff too, I don't know. I didn't bounce. I didn't leave. I didn't get aggressive or nothing like that. Um, I always okay. I always try to fix it. Like, and even though if I should have turned and went the other way, maybe when I got some spare. Right now, I'm trying to penny pinch because trying to buy a house. So, but when I always try to fix it. I would freak out and forgive the person no matter what they did. Yeah, I'll be mad. I'll talk shit and put blame on. But at the end when I would calm down, um, I would feel like I was in the wrong, and so I would always try to do whatever I can to fix the relationship, even though if I did nothing wrong. I mean, not saying that I'm perfect 100% of the time because I know I'm not. Um, so It's yeah, there was a lot of I should have I should have left, but at the same time, well, I don't know where I would be at if I would have left at that time. So I can't say would have, should have, could have. I that's just who I am. I always try to fix whatever problem was in the relationship. So Stephanie, what's up, girl? Um, well, let's see your opinion, Steph. How can you trust someone so much that you go blind to problems or red flags, so to speak? Or can you love, better yet, can you love someone so much you go blind to red flags? Yeah, but how do you know that person broke your trust if you don't catch it? If you don't catch them lying or doing something in this doing something wrong. But they literally are doing something. UPS guy. Dork. And yeah, trust is definitely earned. For sure. For sure, trust is definitely earned. Um, hey, is my video able to be shared? Or is it just trying to figure something out? Oh, it can be. Did not know that. That's pretty cool. All right. So, now, I know trust is earned like a paycheck. Now, let's say, speaking of paycheck, you trust someone with your money. Um, Now, let's say your husband um, had to go out and make a large purchase, and you are unaware of this at the moment, but your husband doing, or your significant other, boyfriend, whatever, doing such a large purchase and having the money to replace such large purchase, um, would you trust him to uh, tell you about such thing and repay that amount, or would you yeah, how would you approach that situation? You wake up to find out that your significant other made a large purchase, and didn't yet have a chance to tell you that they did so. You just found out. But not knowing your significant other has the money or will have the money to replace such amount spent. Okay, now I agree. You should always talk about, especially if you have a shared account. Always. Now, let's say your work schedule is different. Your significant other is asleep, and you did not have the chance to tell that your significant other about that such large purchase. Yeah, I'm not saying from personal experience. I'm just, like I said, I'm throwing stuff out there. I want to know what people's opinions and stuff like that. I mean, some of the stuff I am talking about is personal experience. That's what a lot of my questions and topics are based of. Um, but now let's say, yeah, like, okay, who's watching right now? Stephanie. Okay, now, well, I actually shoot 9 people are watching. Now let's say, okay, I'm a business owner, and I have an amount, X amount of money, uh, I could use. Now, X amount of money of that use is not really accessible at the moment. Shared amount money is. Significant others not available to communicate with. Um, can you trust that person to tell you about making such large purchase and putting that money back? Or how would you approach that? Would you be pissed off and flip out on them? Or would you, be like, hey, I noticed this was gone. What's going on? Why are we missing $900 out of our account? Because you never know. It could be possibly for a surprise for you, and you just cause a fight, not knowing there was a surprise made for you or being done for you. So, how would you approach your significant other making such a large purchase, not knowing they have the funds to replace it? Whoa. So, like, you never know the situations. Now let's say there was miscommunication. Um, someone was busy and they just didn't get a chance to tell you about such thing that happened. I agree. I agree. So, wow, I had 9 people watching. Should be able to trust your significant other to come forward themselves. See, and Stephanie, I agree with you on that. I would now say my girlfriend or whatever. I found out. Okay, I get a message on my phone saying X amount was used out of the account. I'd be like, okay, that's a large amount. You know, I'm just gonna wait until she says something. And if nothing is said, then yeah, I would approach this situation like, hey, so I noticed in our account there's money missing, or there's a large purchase made. Um, what's that about? You know, I'm not gonna attack the person. So, well, I did want to kind of wash the truck a little bit today when it cooled off, but I'm a little lazy right now. And I did say I was going to do a little Facebook Live today, so here I am. Um, yeah. See, I'm about communication. I mean, and also it's how you approach the situation. Now, you wake up in a bad mood, or you come home in a bad mood, and you try to talk to your significant other about such situation. Your outcome's not going to be what you expect. Um, you're going to get you ask angry questions. You're going to get angry results. I mean, especially out of me. You come at me, hey, what the hell was this about? I'm gonna come at you with the same energy, um, and if not tenfold, because I'm a Leo. I will try to be bigger and badder than you will think you are, and that's just my personality. And not that I'm trying to outdo you. It's just I will match your energy, if not go over it. So it's all about how you approach a situation, or approach a person. Because what if your significant other did take $200 out, and they booked you a spa day, you know, and they didn't know you get messages on their phone. So, and you message that person, hey, why did you take $200 out? You're gonna cause a fight and an argument. It's so, like, it's okay. It's how you approach a situation. I sound like a Scorpio too. I don't know. I was born July 28th, so um, but you let's say, for it once again, you come at me and be like, hey, babe, why is there $200, you know, missing? And you get the response of, I don't know, I forgot how I was gonna bring that. Let me stop, rewind that a little bit. $200 missing out of the count. Um, and they tell you a little white lie just to steer you away from whatever surprise they did. Are you gonna pursue this white lie and ask questions and possibly ruin this surprise for you? You know, and what if this person does not accept your answer? Yeah, you could say, hey, I got a surprise, but knowing your history, knowing your habits, you could have spent that $200 on car parts, and you could have gotten something that looks like it's $200 from eBay. You know, so there's that trust again. Are you gonna trust that person that that's what they said, or are you just gonna, eh? Because I'm the type of person that will do random. I'm spontaneous. Like, I'll be like, all right, well, we got money to spend. I got some personal money to spend. I could afford doing a spa day, or whatever. You know, I got this. I'm gonna, you know, I don't know. I guess it all depends on the situation. Maybe I'm just looking too far into it, or we're just talking too far into it. And see, yeah, a lie is a lie, no, big or small. Y'all looked at my butt, didn't you? No, I'm just playing. um, yeah, and see, and then that's in marriages. That's one of the three things that's always going to ruin one or the other. It's going to ruin it. Finances, trust, and or wait, I think it's sex and finances, and it's something else is. Excuse me, and I got some heartburn going on. Um, no, I did not get my own place yet. I'm trying to work on that. Um, right now I'm kind of a roommate. I bet you did. Um, but so yeah, I'm still at the shop. I'm just doing a little more mobile right now. I just been having a lot of customers ask me to come out mobile, so the money's there. I can go mobile, so I'm gonna do it. Um. All right, now let's talk about something else. I'm I'm gonna do my my videography. Actually, once I get my YouTube account approved, so once I do get all that going, I'll share the link and get you guys on that. Just it's gonna be a lot more personal content too. It's like I'll talk about some personal stuff on here. What are the signs that get along with Leo? Hey Google, what are compatible zodiac signs for Leo?
On the website EliteDaily.com, they say, according to Carrie, the Leos are often most compatible with other Leos. They do well with the other fire signs, Aries and Sagittarius.
Aries and Sagittarius.
Those signs are the ones that can match Leo's energy and passion. Carrie says.
So I match well with other fire signs, is what Google said. Other fire signs. Whoa, whoa. I got blown up. Um, all right. So Sagittarius. Sagittarius and what did I say? What's the other incompatible sign? Aries? What's up, Adam? So, I mean, if that's what it comes down to is the zodiac sign to find someone I'm compatible with, then shoot, that'll be the first question I ask them. Hey, what's your sign? Sound like a freaking rap video. You know what? So I've heard. um. All right. Well, I'm gonna start asking. Hey, what's your sign? Nah, I can't talk to you. I can't fucks with you. I don't fuck with you. I don't know. Sorry, I'm a little weird. So, find myself in Aries. Hey Google, tell me about the zodiac sign Aries. I love my Google. It's freaking awesome.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Aries is the first astrological sign in the zodiac, spanning the first 30 degrees of celestial longitude, and originates from the constellation of the same name. Under the tropical zodiac, the sun transits this sign from approximately March 20th to April 21st each year.
So, they were born in April. April babies. April babies! Hey Google, tell me about the zodiac sign Sagittarius. I guess it doesn't want to hear me right now. Wow. See, and that's not wrong. I've dated another Leo um a while ago, and we were great. We were awesome, great friends. No, matched each other to a T kind of thing. The only reason it didn't work is as we ended up moving. So, and now I was actually, I could say that was probably one of the first girls I fell in love with. Her name was Sarah. So who do we got watching now? I can't tell. So I think I might end this live video and start another one. Oh, Yach, where are you going? And get back on my video biography. I don't know.